Is it visible?
Yes, madam.
Just a second. So day before yesterday we had the trademark search class. So all students are of same this thing, or are they different from now?
They are from the same class, madam.
Same class. Okay, fine.
Same
So there's
audience.
no need that I have to introduce myself again,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, so let us continue with the patent search. I think you have already seen this overview of IPR, and this is also fine. I don't know how many people have remembered it. Already it's been one day. Okay, so right now we'll only concentrate on patents. So patents, it is for 20 years and it is non-renewable. I hope you know why I'm calling this as non-renewable. Can anyone please send a message in the good evening in the chat box? Why patents are known as non-renewable? No one? Well, patents are non-renewable because after 20 years it will be made publicized. That means it will be made available publicly for the utilization of the society. Okay. So the Patent Act is 1970. Sorry for the disturbance. Just give me a moment. I need to take this call. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. So now we'll go for the Patent Act, which is 1970. Okay, and this is the introduction. First, I would like to let you know that what is a patent, and I mean, patents can be granted for what all things it can be granted and all. Okay, so see, a patent is a certificate that gives you the right to protect the invention. Can someone please tell me whether my voice is audible?
It's audible, madam.
Okay, done. So, and for what all things patent can be granted for any products, devices, and systems. For compositions also, patent can be granted, and for the processes or methods what we are using or the technology particularly also patents can be granted. But for example, it is some traditional knowledge or it's already available or a well-known invention which is carried over by old areas and I mean years and all or era from new eras and all, then that cannot be patented. Just an example, it's a time machine, right? So it has to be for the patent invention patentable. It has to be a new and non-obvious one, and also it has to solve the technical problems what we are facing. It has to be the problem what we are having. It may be the problem may be big or small. It may be in the industrial area, or it may be in your day-to-day life. So if you say that I mean without for example day to day we'll use this mixie and all. If there is no mixie, there is no life, I cannot say that, but it will ease our utilization and the application of our process, and it will speed up the time. So that is the thing. So so these type of small things also can be patented. So, what is this criteria for patentability? First and foremost, it has to be very much novel. That means it should not be a copied one or an extension of the already available patent. Also, can patent it if at all it is giving a commercial value. If it is not giving any commercial value, it's just like a parallel or a similar type of patent, then it cannot be patentable, even though it is giving some one or two advantages. Okay, then it has to have an inventive step. If the slides are not changing, please let me know. Okay.
Okay, madam.
Then the main thing is it should have the industrial applicability. That means you are just doing some research and say that that research has to be patented. No, it has to be applied somewhere for the utilization of the society. Sorry, you're doing this patent or research or the innovation. I mean, whatever the name you will be giving, and Particularly, it should not fall under the section 3 or 4. So, what are the section 3 or 4? I have given here in this 10 scenes. I think you can clearly see it. If not, I'll just enlarge it as a presentation. Is it visible?
Yes, madam, it is visible.
Okay, so that invention should not be against the natural laws. You cannot patent somewhere something. You say that, for example, Newton's second law, third law is there. It has to be not a contradictory part of that, because it's already patented and well-known application which many people are using. You cannot say that the Newton's law, whatever he has stated, is not even an invention. No, if at all you're saying that, you have to have a solid proof. Okay, and with that you have to make another new invention, and you have to prove yourself. You cannot theoretically say that that law cannot be it's not a patent, or it's not an invention. You cannot just claim it as like, and you can argue in the legal sections and all. Okay, then it should not be a method. Methodologies are being like a hereditary things which have come from inherited from our ancestors. So these things cannot be patented. But in the agricultural sector, if you are finding some new invention which is much applicable in the crop growth or something, that can be patentable again. Okay, and then it should not be, for example, you have some 3 4 devices, you have just made it arranged. It's like a building block. So you're doing a building block thing, and you're saying that it is a patent. I want that patent application to be applied. Then it is not possible. It's as if like you are rearranging the known processes or known designs. So that cannot be patented. Next, some mathematical or business methodologies or theories which have already, like Python theory, you might have learned in your mathematics sections and all. So these cannot be, or algorithm process and all. These are all known. If you are finding some new formula and you say that I want to patent it, it is not possible. There are many tools, for example, which will give you static rules and some, some formulas and all. You just arrive to some formula and say that this formula is new, it is not written in any books, and can I patent it? No, it has been used by different formulas which are already being proven by some mathematicians, so, or algorithms and all. So that cannot be patented. But yes, if you're doing some series of things which are new, you can surely copyright it, but you cannot patent it. Then what about the some treatments or some drugs? If you say that, many people will come to us saying that we have invented a new molecule of the drug, but that molecule already known, which is not known if you're finding something that has to be registered. If at all it is a biotechnology, then it has its own standards of NBA. So you have to register your part in that, and then only you can patent it. So these type of pharmaceutical and all, because they need lot of in vitro and in vivo experimentation, and it takes a phases of differences and all. First, what you can do is you can take a provisional patent and then go for your revision of patents in the regular basis. That will come in the next coming slides. Then sorry, a traditional knowledge. For example, an item you want to cook, you cannot say that it is a thing newly I have added some pepper, but traditionally it has been adding a chili, but I've added pepper, so please patent it. No, it's not possible. It has to be entirely new product which is coming out of it. Then the topographical and geographical indications or presentations of circuits and all cannot be patented. And particularly inventions related to atomic energy, like rare earth minerals and all, cannot be patented. Okay. So there are different types of patents. Most of the known things are like provisional applications. I mean, in the types of applications I'm talking about, while you are registering your patents, you have to see under which application procedure you want to register the patent, whether it is a provisional application, ordinary application, or non-provisional application, or a conventional application. PCT means it comes under the international application. Even for the PCT national international application phases, you first have to patent it in India, and within 12 months you have to go for the international publications. Then patent of edition. What is patent of edition? Can anyone see? Someone is asking me some question. Mr. Raviteja Garu, please repeat it. I'm not able to see that. Is anyone asking me a question?
No, madam. No, madam, you can continue. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, there are no
Yeah,
questions, madam. You
am I
can
audible?
continue. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
you're
Okay.
audible.
So no one knows that what is patent of addition, right? At least any doubt till here, please let me know. Patent of addition is an application which is made for the patent to undergo the improvement or modification. That means, see, if you are already done with your claims and all, and after that you feel that no, something more I have done, or something more I want to add, then that is called as patent of addition, which is having another form. So you have to go to the attorney and fill that form and apply it. So that is known as patent of addition. So there are five advantages. I mean, there are many advantages of patent registration, obviously, but particularly when you go for the patent registration, you have five main applications. Advantages. That is, first of all, your proprietary. Proprietary means your main creation, your IP or innovation you have created on your own will be under your complete control, and it will have a longer duration for 20 years. The complete decade will change in the 20 years. Within now, the technological advancements are such fast that it's going in a very faster pace. So obviously, within 1 or 2 years itself, you can see the technological advancements. So in this type of thing, if you're getting a right over your own property for almost 20 years, you can obviously commercialize that, and monetary benefits also you can get from your patent. Then comes the investment privileges. First of all, once you go for the patent, you can directly showcase that patent to the investors who want to invest on your technology or in your on your device to get into the market. First of all, the launching of the product is the main thing. Why we are doing invention or research is that it has to come to the public usage. So for that, first you have to protect it and then go into the public disclosure. After that, after 20 years also, even though it comes under the public excuse me, utilization and all, if you renew it and all, you can get at least the royalty benefits, and it gives you an assurance that your research is much credible and it is of some utilization. These are of patent registrations in Indian states. If it's not visible, I'm just enlarging it for a few seconds. Okay, so these are the registrations in the Indian states, and these are the major cities. I have just everywhere it is available, but I'm just mentioning these cities where most of the patents would be registered in India. Excuse me. So I have given a glimpse of the patent filing procedure in India. This is a flow chart, and with the for filing to publication, it takes, along with the time durations, like it takes about 18 months, and then for the request for examination, it takes 48 months. So most of the people complain that it's taking a laborious time period, and we can't get any chance to go for into the public domain and all. No, once you do the filing of the patent, that very moment you can go for the launching of the product if your product is already ready, or you can showcase the prototype outside. So, but if you wait till publication, it will be of your benefit, so that infringement of your patent will not be much easier by the other bigger MNCs and all. So, what is any shortcut is there? Yes, we do have a shortcut, and we do have a very advantageous shortcut. I'll just explain to you that in the upcoming slide. First, we'll go to this. Excuse me. So it's a very laborious process. So I have made it into a small flowchart so that for your better understanding. So invention disclosure, we need form 1, 2, 3, and 26, and we can get these forms from IPR India. Since our topic is patent search, if you have any doubts in this formats and forms, you can just come back to me after the class. Okay. So then I think how many slides are over now? Okay, it's already 10 slides. Any doubts, please ask me now, because I think we don't have time to go back to the slides after I complete it. No questions?
There were no questions in the chat box, madam, so you can
Okay,
proceed.
done. So this is the main procedure of filing the Indian patent. So first we'll do the invention disclosure. That means you have to write your abstract in such a way that it has to be inventive, it has to be novel, and it should have at least one inventive step, and it should have an applicability or the manufacturing utilization, you can say. Then comes the patentability search. This is where we'll focus today. Our main class will be here. So there will be a collective of search free from the inventors. This fee is for the patent agents or the attorneys who will conduct this patentability search. So right now what I will be teaching you is how to do this patent search of yourself, so that at least before starting your research or the innovation itself, you will know whether whatever innovation you are envisaging is already available, or you are having any competitors, so that you can go for the advancement, or already they have reached to some state where you can just start your invention from the stage where they have stopped. So I think most of the people might have done your MTech or even your BTech project report. At the end of your final year, I think you have to submit your project reports and all. In that, there is a section where you'll be having, like, literature review. So it is a little bit similar to that. Your patentability search is almost similar to the literature review, but there are some extra advanced features in it, where you will get the complete portfolio of whatever the invention you are, even before trying your invention itself, while you're doing your paperwork, before going for the research itself, you can get the clarity whether you have to go for it or not. Because nowadays research without any value, I mean, without any utilization, immediate utilization. I won't say that without any utilization, without any immediate utilization, they are not taking, I mean, they are not granting any funds, or you cannot apply for any, inventors or investors for your project to continue. Everything you cannot burden yourself at first place, until unless you have a very big company of yourself. So then comes the search report. So search report also sample, I'll show it to you, and I can share it with you. I think Mr. Raviteja, I have not shared the trademark this thing also. Sorry for the this thing that I did not get time, but I'll share both of them today. Okay. So this search report is what sample search report I'll share with all of you, so that you can just, according to the steps and all, you can conduct your search in the first place. Then, you have conducted a search report, so you got your recommendations done. Then, according to the recommendations, if you still feel that your patent is very novel and all, then you can go for the advanced search. So there will be some tools which have to be paid, and that has to be done by the patent attorneys or the patent agents. Then if everything is good, if it is not rejected at the search report, then you can go for the patent drafting. And with the drafting, and if you have drawings or something also, that also has to be kept in the block diagrams and all. And there will be a drafting fee, obviously, from the inventors to the attorneys and all. If you are a patent agent, this can be done by yourselves. Obviously, you have the right to sign it also. Then comes the patent filing. So form 18 is for the patent filing. So filing of the patent application, then it goes for the examination, and you'll get some comments, and you have to respond to the comments, and then you'll have the publications in the patent journal. If you don't have any comments and all, you can go for the patent journal publications, where only your abstract will be published. So your total main inventive steps or the novelty steps will not be published here. So you can straight away after the publication go into the market launch. Then after that, you'll have a grant of patent. After 18 months only, this process will take place, and till 20 years, you'll have the right. Now, this is the thing about. So usually patent registration in India, the very first step of application is that filing of the patent application. See, this is after your patent search. First and foremost is the patent search, after that filing of the patent application. So what are the different type of applications you can file? It has been depicted here. You can just have a look at it. Now, publication of the patent application will take place only after 18 months. Means once you apply for the patent, you have to wait for the 18 months, which is a very, very long time. If your invention or the product is having an immediate utilization, then what you have to do? You have to go for the early publication of patent. So in the early publication of patent, after the filing, after within 1 month itself, you can go for the early publication of patent application, where you have to fill the form 9. Okay, so you have to request the IPO through if you go through the patent agent, it would be easy because they can guide you very well. So there is a section 11A2 of the Indian Patents Act 1970, where under the rule of 24(8) was very clearly given that by filling out the form 9 and requesting the IPO office to please publish your patent application, showing the advantages and the requirement in the present utilization and all, you can happily go for the early patent publication. And I can give you the best example of my patent. I have got my patent granted within 2 years because of this. So this is a very step you have to take after you after you apply for the patent. So then these are the other process or not pre-grant opposition and all. Sorry. Till now, any doubts?
I guess there are no doubts, madam.
Okay, done. So then after you're publicizing the patent application and all, you can file for the request for examination. So this also you have a provision if you are a startup and you have a female inventor or a woman inventor, then you can go for the early examination also. So then after applying for the examination, you'll get the FER report, that is first examination report for patent filing. So the response for the FER should be given within 12 months. So don't think that I'll wait till 12 months and give my FER report, then it will be a loss for you. So immediately within 1 month if you give, then you can get the very fastly. But excuse me, in the previous slide I have not said one thing. It's not like you have to directly go for the patent early publication of patent until unless you are pretty much sure that your patent would be granted, because as long as you have advantages, you too have disadvantages for this early publication of patent form. That is, first of all, a disadvantage only I want to speak, because there are pre-grant opposition. Since you are applying for the early publication by paying extra fee, they will take an extra care, and the attorneys will immediately look into your patent and they will do the comparison studies. Though you conduct the prior art search, obviously they'll have the advanced tools to conduct the prior art search there. So that has to be done. If at all you leave it for 18 months, obviously according to the normal procedures and formalities and standards, it will anyways get into the publicizing area. Okay, so then excuse me. And when you go for the early publications, and once it is published, you cannot do any changes. But other than that, if you do for the provisional patent or normal patent, you have a provision for the edition of patent. Already I have given like patent applications, different applications. In that, you have edition of patent application provision. But here, you will not get that chance because it will already be published by now. Then you'll have an inability to withdraw the application. You cannot withdraw the application, and once it comes into the public domain, you can directly go for the either for the edition, or you can go for the next examination report. So of course these disadvantages are there, but still if you are very much confident and already your complete innovation is done and it is just has to be launched into the only that is only left behind, that the product has to be launched or the technology has to come into the utilization, then this is a very good option to go for the early publication of patent application. So now we'll come for the excuse me, we'll come for the patent search, types of patent search. So very foremost thing for any students, for any faculty, or for any individual inventors or innovators and all, that is the novelty search or prior art search. Let me see if you can see prior art search report. Actually, I'm sharing a prior art search report. Is it visible?
No, madam.
Okay, then after this presentation, I'll show. Report or prior art search report, and first you have to see you have to designate into the three types. That is, what is the purpose you are doing this novelty search, that is within the scope of patentability subject. See, the subject is related to chemical engineering, for example, and you are searching your patent search in the electronics or some civil. That is not the immediate purpose you have to search for. You have to search in the domain of the patent invention. Then whether this is useful, second point, and then we'll get whether it is novel or non-obvious. Non-obvious means it is not a very obvious invention which is already available, and by seeing the abstract itself you can say that array, this is already available in the public domain. So it should not be like that. Then comes when. It can be performed in the development stage. See, already you have started your invention, you have done your literature survey, and you found that no, there is no invention related to this till now in the public domain. Then in the development stage, in the beginning of the development stage, and also during the development stage, you can conduct this novelty search or prior art search. Because once you start your experimentation, then you will get your um, excuse me, when you start your experimentation or research, then you will get your points like what I have to search, and what are the things for what are the steps I have to do for the next procedures and all. So at that time you can conduct your novelty search or prior art search. Then scope. You have patents and patent applications, foreign and national, published anywhere in the world, that can be accessed in the Google patent search. If you go, you can get all the access of the domain. Then, so first is like for conducting your research and going forward in your invention or experimentation, you will conduct your novelty search or prior art search. Second type of patent search you'll see, these will be usually conducted by the MNC companies or the competitors to see whether the new product in their domain is coming out, whether it is infringing their or violating their rights or claims of the patent, which are already who are already having their patents. That is one purpose. Or until and let's see, whenever a new product is launched, like cars and all, they will obviously give the features and salient features of the product or the innovation, and they will launch it in the public domain. At that time, what their competitors or the legal attorneys of their MNC companies, other competitor MNC companies, will do, they will do this freedom to operate search to see excuse me, to see whether the infringement search is there, whether they can whatever the new features they are claiming, that is very much new, and they are posing that it is a novel car or a new car and all, whether those features within their car or are violating their patent which they have already filed. So all these things will be done by the professional legal attorneys in the other MNC companies, like competitor MNC companies. Then it will be getting like scope, whether the patent has been issued, whether they have applied for the patent, and whatever the patent they have applied, whether it lasts within this 20 years or already it has come to the public domain. They have to see their patent and also others' patents. This is second type of search is over. Now third one is validity search. What is validity search is generally individuals or companies will do possibility to see whether whatever the new patent has come into the, see, when the patent is being published in the public journal of IP, then what happens, then abstract will come. So from that abstract they will try to see if this new product could give them any infringement risk, or it will give the, competitors will accused of any infringing their patent. All these things they will search first of all. So example also I have given the similar thing which has been gone through in 2002 and 2003. I think it's visible. Excuse me. Then comes the landscape search. So why do we conduct landscape search? For example, you are in some shipbuilding company or in the shipbuilding domain, and you want to patent a new invention or a new methodology in the building sector, and you want to see whether this technology is already there, or what is the need of this technology in the domain in the present stage. Maybe it is 2023, you have had this idea from 2012, but you could able to generate it and directly get that shape out of the invention in 2023. You want to see within, do you think that within this 10 20 12 years there is no invention in that area? Then you will conduct the landscape search to see whether this technology is available, or whether relevant to this technology or advanced technologies are available in this area or not. So that is called landscape search. And even it will, the landscape search will give even the potential licensees or licensors. This is useful for the individual players, you know. Then some other types of patent search like state of art search. It's like for the research you're collecting, the it's almost like your literature review, I mean literature survey only. Like you're getting overview of the technology or the product in that domain. It's like an gathering your relevant references. That's what I can say simply. And then comes the bibliographic search. Now what is this bibliographic search? That means you know a patent number, some from somewhere you got to know. For example, I have told my patent number, so you are also from the mineral processing sector, you want to search what is there in the patent and all, because it's already publicized in the public domain. So you will search for the specific patent number in the patent search, and you'll see. And I mean, if you are also in the same sector, what you will get out of this, you will get the idea. Excuse me. Like at what stage I have this another researcher has done his or her patent, and you want to start from there. That will be that the ending point of the patent claims will be the starting point of your invention. Then you go for the continuous searching. It's like a parallel thing. You are doing the research, and you want to know about the current awareness of the I mean relevant area searches and all. You want to see all the patents, or maybe for your increasing your literature review or references, you want to do that. But whatever it is, it's like a continuing search, which is like an assignment search. You will do it for your records or patents, what all available in the public domain and all. Usually all government officials or IP officials and all will do this to get an idea about the different sectors. Like, see, annually we have to present the reports. So what we'll do the continuing searches, and we will record it somewhere, and we will prepare the Gantt charts and project charts, or whatever the bar charts, and finally we will explain that chart saying that in this sector these many patents are there, in this sector these many patents are registered or filed and got granted, comparing it with the world sectors and all. So for them it is useful as a continuing search. Then comes number search. I'll show how to see the number in the patent application. While it is publicly I mean, after grant, it will be directly publicized in the public with all the patent numbers, who all the inventors are, what is the abstract drawings, and everything will be there. There you will have the patent number too. If you have done it in India, you will have the Indian patent number, and if the same patent has been already even processed in the PCT applications, you will get that also. So for US means you will have US, like that. So in that way you will get to know, the number, and you want to search for the patent and see what is the claims available, so that you want to change your claims, and or your attorney want to change the claims. So, as a result, there won't be any novelty or infringement risks between you two. I mean, between your invention and the already competitor who has been launched in the market. Then, what is the next search? This is the main important search for students or researchers, is that the keyword search. So, excuse me, as an inventor, the very foremost thing that is that you can do, that as a lame person, as a lame inventor, is that to gather the keywords. You know how to write the abstract in the paper publication. So what you will do in that, you will write after the abstract, you will put some keywords, right? So like that, in your patent also, after you describe your patent in your own words, you will search what are the keywords. That means the specific words, the unique and words which will describe your invention, like that. So those words or the fields which specify your invention will be taken aside. Either it may be kept in the titles or in the abstracts, or it has to project in the claims. So those are the main things you have to search for. So these keywords you keep aside. For example, you have some 10 keywords you will keep aside, and that keywords you place it in the Google patent search, and you will just search for the whether those keywords are available or not. Through the keywords, you'll get the already published patents or published papers for your reference to categorize and to differentiate, like how your invention is different from them. Then you have classification codes. It is there only for the advanced searches. So at your initial stages, it is not needed, because it needs a paid databases to search for the classification codes. Legal status searching. So I'll go for the patent status search. whether it has been granted or it has been rejected, or see, your main publication has already, abstract has already been publicized. Then what, whether the patent has been granted or not, you have to check, right? After it will take around some 12 months to 18 months. So after 18 months, you'll go back to the patent which is very much similar to your invention, and you'll see whether it has been granted or rejected. If it is rejected, then you will see the things like why it is rejected. Okay. So, if at all any amendments to the claims, because claims amendments or addition of patents are also available. So then you'll see, or there is change in the ownership, that also you'll see, because ownership also will be given after, if at all the patent has been granted and published, then ownership, like who is the inventor and who are the inventors involved in it, also will be given. Whether that ownership has been changed or not, you will see. So this is called legal status searching. So, what are the search engines? Like, on what platforms you have to search for your information or patents or innovations and all? So, there are free sites like WIPO, USPTO, eSpaceNet, Google Patent Search, which is a very common thing, and Indian Patent Office, of course. So, there are paid sites also like Dialog Pro, Delphin, Derwent, MicroPatent, also Orbit Crystal is also there, which will give even you, which will give even the IP landscaping also. This is actually, acha, till now, any doubts?
There seems to be no doubts, madam.
But voice is blinking like that, they're saying. Just check
No,
your
no, it's
connection.
fine, madam. It's fine. It's fine.
Someone is saying voice is not visible. Wow, she has a very creative mind here, she or he. It's not visible also to me. Please let me know how to see voice. Okay,
It's audible.
jokes apart. Sorry?
It's audible. It is audible, ma'am.
Yeah, audible. Fine. So, this is my patent. I will let you know like how the stage wise steps I have followed. I'll show it to you. Okay. I'm sharing you my, excuse me. Let me see how I can share. Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, madam.
See, these are the things, or these are the steps we have followed. I have started this application process on 17/3/2020 officially. Okay, so I have done this form 3 statement of undertaking, and then I have gone for the power of attorney, because since I am not a patent agent, I have to take the help of a patent agent, giving the power of attorney to the agent. Okay, then the next step is form 1 filling, and then I have a process technology for myself, so it is a drawings. Okay, so I have some drawings and all. I cannot open this because it's a patent, right? So just understand that what all forms are needed. Then declaration of inventorship, so I have given my declaration. Then I have claimed the complete specifications. Then the abstract has been given, and I have given the correspondence. See, once you give your abstract, you have to give your correspondence also, means differences, right? So that also I formed. Then form 9, this is what I have done here. You please see it. This is the request for publication. This is for early publication. This is the only step, though unknowingly I have done it for submitting my PhD. This is my PhD project, so it has been very much important for me to submit my PhD project, and I have to show that I have already applied for the patent. So for that I have done this, actually, this form 9 filling. Okay. Then after that, it took almost publication, immediately it happened. Then after that, I have requested for the early examination also. That is called 18A form, because I wanted to be done a little bit early. I did not wait for 48 months, so I have directly gone for the form 18. But then also, due to COVID, I had to stop for some time, and then I have to go for it. Then I got it FER immediately within 1 month, with all the queries from the attorney, from the IP officials. So that, according to that, we have prepared the FER reply and we have applied it. Then again we have changed our drawings because he has suggested some changes, so we have done that. And again we have done complete specification, claims, abstract, everything from first again, because once you do some changes you have to again do it everything from first. Then excuse me, then I got the hearing notice on 19/10/2022. Then our controller or the patent agent, that's what I'm saying, if you are the patent agent, then I mean that communication between you and the patent agent can be just avoided and you can do it for yourself. And obviously since you are the inventor, you will have that command over the technology. So yeah, I have to explain everything to the controller and all, but I mean agent, but she was not that much confident. So what she did, she took some time. So hearing, this is the request for adjournment of hearing. Okay, so we have extended the hearing notice for next month, and then after the hearing notice, some written submissions, and some, he suggested some word changes and all, like legal terms changes and all, that also we have done, and finally I got my patent certificate. So this is the process. Any doubts? No?
There happens to be no doubts, ma'am.
Okay, then we'll go for the presentation then.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
Is it visible?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, mine is a process technology. Okay, then I will show you the product technology which we have patented. Okay, this is a watercraft. Just a second. Some technical glitches I'm getting here. Give me a minute. Meanwhile, you please have a look at the presentation and see if you have any doubts. So I'm showing you the fact sheet, like how to do the search for patent relevant publications and all. Okay, these are some of the paid commercial patent databases. The simple database is like, as I told you, Google Patent Search and all. If you can try, you try out. I have shown you the screenshot here, like how to search and all.
Class
Just give me a
recording.
moment, okay? Raviteja garu, just a minute, and sorry guys for the inconvenience. Okay. So shall I share the website? You want to do it for yourself once? You can directly type Google Patents and see. Okay. Then comes your Google patent search. How you have to do the Google patents search? You know some medical claim. So I have typed it as a medical claim, and see, you will have area where the settings, you can see languages, turn on safe search or advanced searches. Okay, so if you want advanced search, you have to click for the advanced search, or simple search, you can go with the directly typing your medical claim and you can go for the search. While I'm while I'm depicting you in the screenshots, you can directly try also in your laptop or mobile. Okay, then if you click the advanced search, it opens like this. So as I told you, for the advanced search, you should need the US classification, international classification, and all. When you type your sector, okay, and you see that what classification it comes under, then you'll get this international classification and cooperative classification. So by applying that, you can also search. IP India is the easiest search process. Someone said yes. For what? May I know?
That that is to your
Any
previous
doubt?
question, madam.
Uh, what is
Uh,
my previous question?
you asked whether they can see the
Acha, acha.
chat
Okay,
box.
okay. Fine. Got it. Okay, done. Then, excuse me. So, once you go for the IP patent search, so here you'll get the patents. So, once you click patents, you'll get the publications, or you'll get manuals. You have design also here. I'm just concentrating on patents. Okay. Try it out. If you're getting any problem, please let me know so that I'll also do it. To save time, I have done that. Okay. So these informations, like these are the websites where you can get your patent information free of cost. That means the search you can conduct for free. So what are the search tools and analysis tools? These are like, when you go for the different tools or databases, usually in paid databases, you will get these interfaces, search operators, search tools, and analysis tools. So these are defined separately in the paid databases. So when we conduct, paid data search, then we have to use all these things. But since for normal search and all, this is not much useful. I'm not going in depth information of that because we have short of time. Excuse me. So in the case studies, I'm showing you WIPO and eSpaceNet. For if you want to search your category of inventions or patents in the these interfaces like WIPO and eSpaceNet, you can see. So these will be your categories. You just have to type WIPO, and this also will provide link. Also, I'll provide you. Please search for it. Am I audible?
Yes, madam.
Okay. So these are like field combinations. You'll get. I'm just showing you like how we conduct our uh, paid data searches and all for your understanding only. Okay. But this WIPO and all, you can go for this also, like advanced search also, you'll have an option. In Google Patents also, you'll have this option. But you should have a handy knowledge about all the tools and how we'll use and everything. So for the advanced details and everything, you can always contact me. So I'll show you like if at all eSpaceNet, how to conduct it and all. So these are like cross-lingual. That means a combination of two to three subjects in a single patent also, you can search for it. So that is known as CLIR, cross-lingual search. Excuse me. So for eSpaceNet, I would suggest you to go for the quick search for, say if you are at the initial stages of your invention and all. And eSpaceNet advanced search is also there, but you need more keywords, more priority numbers, and you have to specify like whether that application is in India or somewhere it has been patented, and also everything you have to search in Google Patents, and then you keep it here, then you'll get the advanced search whether it has been granted or not. As I already told you, these are the operators. I mean, they will be given like, see, boolean operators means and or and net. That means if you are saying that mineral processing, then mineral is different from processing. Then what you have to do, mineral and processing, or you have to type mineral or processing in the search databases. When you are using eSpaceNet or Vipo, you have to do this. Excuse me. So simple Viper IP portal I'm showing. So here I have selected this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. What all things are there? You can see it like human necessities. I mean, your invention is related to human necessities or performing operations or transporting. So it depends. Like if your invention is a combination of chemistry, metallurgy, and also it has something like tiles and paper, then you have to opt for C and D. So that is known as IPC division. Okay. So your classification will come like that. That means, for example, your classification is A. A means human necessities. So class is A21. So 21 is for baking, equipment for making and all. Then you want to go for the subclass search. Then you have to go for C. C means machines or equipments for making the DAOs and all. So like that. It's like a, I mean, how to conduct the search. I have just given an example here. How to conduct the advanced search. Okay. So you should know what is A, what is B, what is C, what is 21, what is 2, what is 1, what is 06, and all these things will be given in the portal itself. What is the advantage of the advanced search? You can get the IP landscaping. These numbers will be there. I told you, no, you should know that classification numbers. So these are the numbers. So these are some of the different databases and all. Okay. So you have a patent document. What information are you getting from the patent document? These are structured into three parts. You have to see title, you have to see summary of the invention, you have to see the name of the inventor. So if I show you, for example, like this, can you, if I ask you what is application number, can you say? So I have described you how to check it. Excuse me. So always this will be your first paper, I mean first page in your patent application, and this will be your second page where it will describe you the technical description, and here will be your claims, third part. So these three you have to check when you're checking a patent invention. I mean when you're seriously checking your patent invention, which is very much similar to your invention or your patent. This is already I have explained to you, but in a detailed way I am just giving you here. I already told you bibliographic search data. Okay, so this is bibliographic data search. So I told you international application number, filing date will be here. What all the states it's designating is here. So these all you have to note it down for doing your advanced search. See, this is your publication number. This is your application number. This is your priority date number. This is very much important because it shows you whether this patent has been, I mean, in use or not. If it is more than 20 years, then it is not in use. That means already it has been publicized. So this is filing date. So from here you have to check. Then this is publication date. That means they have applied and then it will go for the publication. So you have inventors or applicants who are, I mean, not only one inventor, it is having many. So that all the details of the inventors will be given here. And these agents are the one who has filed their patent. This is the classification. So when you are doing classification search, you have to see this column. These are the designated states. When if you are doing search in the mind of states, that means you want to see only in these states whether your patent is available or not. Then you can do this designated state search. So for drafting your claims, always take a reference which is a little bit similar to your invention. See their how they are doing their drafting, and accordingly you draft your claims. So why do you do patent? Excuse me. Why do you do patent search or patent application registration and all for the final technology transfer procedure? So after your patent been publicized or after you file your patent itself, you can start for the technology commercialization. Any questions, please?
There seem to be no questions, madam.
Did you understand or not? That is my question.
That is
Since time is short, it's actually a very vast subject, and I have only just a limited time of 1 hour, so I have to complete it as fast as possible. I know I have gone in a very fast pace. Any doubts, you can just always reach me. I think I have given my contact details in our previous class. Ravitesh Garu,
yes, madam.
please
There's
make sure. Yeah,
yeah,
make sure
this
if they have any questions, you please let me know in my
sure,
mail.
sure. They also have this recording in YouTube, so they can revisit the class also if they want.
Okay, then only last thing I want to show you is how to do a prior art search. I'll just take a moment.
Okay.
Excuse me. So this is the prior art search report. It's a sample report I'm just showing it to you. We have done it for the one of the shipbuilding companies. So this is the invention we got it. There is a small invention. This is an overview and the 3D diagram, but the actual invention is this. This has been here, if you can notice. I mean, from inside the this thing, this has been attached. So what is the use of this? Is that for the easy movement of the ships while it is on the shore when it is going, and also the dock floor. It can easily go into the dock floor for the installation process and other cleaning procedures and all. So they have invented this new one. Whatever the databases we used, I have just given it here. Always during first patenting or drafting, before starting the drafting, we also go for the Google patents and Google Scholar search only, and then we'll go for the Orbit Crystal and IP India, WIPO, eSpaceNet. We'll go for other databases also if we find, something relevant. If a little bit of similar things are come, then we'll go for the much advanced stage. If we are not getting anything in the simple searches and all, you can always go for the research. So I got some references here. Excuse me. We always have to conduct patent literature search and also non-patent literature search, and we just go for the comparison stage. So that abstract I have taken only for the reference. Actually, I have compared even the claims when we go for the detailed databases and all. I'm just scrolling it. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. These are all the relevant type of inventions I found out while I was searching for the patent what we have to file. So when we come out of some relevant you see similar type of or parallel type of inventions, what we'll do is we'll just inform the inventor that and these are the claims which are actually replicating with your invention, and that inventor either will try to modify it or try to find some alternative solution like advanced solution of that, and then come back to us, or else we'll give them some references like how implicity and how this can be where his or her invention is disclosed or not, or whether it has been infringed also, we'll come to know through this search report. So final observation and results, we'll give it in the comments. And whether we are recommending or not also, we'll give. So this is how you have to conduct your search. Another simple search report is also there. As a student, you can easily understand that. So that I'll share it with you because it's a little bit of complicated patent. Tell me whether it is visible or not. Is it visible?
Yes, madam.
This is a buoyancy engine actually. It uses a simple fluid, transportation methodologies and buoyancy methodologies. So this is a simple thing. Patent or not patent, I have taken some 4 patents and 1 non-patent. This is just a journal. So I have identified the key concepts as per the description of the inventor. These are the key concepts, these are the main inventive steps. What he's claiming are new and novel and are having some inventive step and all. So this key concepts categorization is the main thing what you have to do during your patent search. Then you'll do prior art, closest to prior art search. What are the novel features and all. So you'll see all six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the key concepts. After reading through the patent and all, you'll see this dash means it is not similar, tick means it is similar. That means whatever the invention or claims he is claiming now, our inventor is claiming, is actually matching with this fifth point. What is this fifth point? It can be customized to the end user's requirement for the capacity, depth operation, buoyancy alteration rate. So this whatever the key concept is same in this invention too. So we have to see at least one column where it is not finding anything. So see, this is the column and this is also the column. It is not patented, it's just a theoretical work. So these two are considered as the priority or inventive steps for recommending this invention. Patent registration. This is the inventive. This is the product prototype. Lavtasha Garu, I think I have done.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time and thank you for troubling you.
No
Very
issues,
sorry.
sir. It's not at all troubling. Actually, it has been a short notice, but
Yes,
fine.
yes, yes. Thank you
Yeah.
so
So
much.
I also got it a little bit of clumsy. I couldn't able to get the time to
Mm.
shortcut my presentation. It's a very lengthy one.
Yes, ma'am.
Hope since it is recorded, that is an added advantage. You can always go back to the things and see. And if you get doubt, you can come back to me at any time.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, madam.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Uh, so students, that is your class today on patent search. If you have any questions, I'll be here for another 5 minutes. If you have any questions, you can post it in the chat box. I'll take care of your, I'll answer your questions. Anyone? Related to today's class, patent search. You don't have any questions? Okay, this material will be shared with you. And by the way, you will tentatively have your exam on 20th of this month, 20, 20th of February. Tentatively, it is not yet confirmed. But if it is confirmed, we will let you know in the group CRs. We'll let your CRs know about the exam date and time. So that will be a confirmation from our side, but tentatively so that you can get prepared well ahead. Please go through the reference textbooks and the materials we share with you. That would be enough for the exam. And also we'll share a question bank of 170 or 180 odd questions so that you can prepare well with the exam for the exam. We'll share it in your CR group. Okay. If you don't get anything, please ask your CR and get it. Sudhir Kumar, you're asking about material Google Drive link sensor. What material Google Drive link you're asking? Everything was already shared with your CRs. Please ask your CR. Exam will be online, most probably. Vasudeva Rao, attendance link is already shared in the group. You were not there during the class, maybe. Please try to attend the class. Exam mode, online mode. I'm already answering those questions, Venkatesh. Exam will be online. Any other questions? Anybody? I will still, that date of the exam should be confirmed. Tentatively, it could be for on 20th. The exam will be for 100 marks. Exam is in phone. It is not in phone. Attendance link is already shared. So February 19th we have UPSC exam. Exam may be conducted on month end is good for us. We are sorry. Exam date would tentatively be at around February 20th. I don't know about UPSC exam, but still you will have another day, right? Yeah. So objective mode or descriptive. All the details regarding the exam will be shared in your CR group. So please ask your CRs. We are yet to confirm to about the mode of the exam and everything in the CR group. We'll put it in the CR group and you ask your CRs to share the information. We'll confirm it in one in most probably in next 2 days. So 13th will be your last class on practicals. That will be on design search, and from then on 20th, 7 days afterwards, 20th will be your exam. Most probably. There are no model papers, Vasudev Rao. I'm sorry, but you will have a question bank that you can go through it. We'll share it with you with your CRs. Chandrasekhar Batina, UPSC exam is in Hyderabad. That's fine. You can take your exam on your mobile devices also. Mobile devices or computers or laptops, anywhere you are. It would take only 1 hour for the exam. Okay, then if there are no more questions, then we'll wind up today's session. Exam most probably it will be in the morning, 20th, maybe from 11 to 12, I guess. I'm not too sure. We'll confirm it later. In next 2 days, we'll confirm it. Joseph, you don't have to share the attendance link here. We have already done that. That is not your job. Students, please don't share the attendance links in the groups. Let all your friends attend the class and gain the knowledge. By sharing the attendance link to all the people in the group, you're actually encouraging them not to attend classes. That's not good on your part. Okay, that will be the end of the session today. You may leave.